Next slide. Let's go ahead. So about infinite freedom, about us. We are driven by a powerful mission. Our mission is to empower and improve American lives to build wealth and achieve financial independence. We believe that everyone deserves the opportunity to thrive and create a legacy of prosperity for our families, regardless of our background and our past experiences. Okay. So our goal is to create a positive community of like-minded individuals and business owners that work together to achieve financial freedom and live a life of true prosperity and abundance. Can I get in the chat? Abundance, abundance, and prosperity. I know we are all on tonight looking for the opportunity of abundance and prosperity. Let's get it. So how do we achieve that? Group economics. Let's put our knowledge together. Let's put our wealth together and let's achieve. All right. I want some fire in the chat. I want some participation in the chat. I want to know that everyone is literally understanding, we're following, and we are all locked in this evening. Let's go. Let me make this bigger. Okay. So in this training, it's for you, and it is for you because if you want to learn, structures and strategies when it comes to how to build a credit profile, a correct credit profile. If you're interested in building business credit, acquiring business funding, and also the ability to make passive income. If those are things that you are interested in learning about, you are on the right call tonight. Okay, let me get some fire in the chat. We are on the road to success. That's where we're heading. That's where we're going. There's nothing else but increase. Increase this year, increase today, and increase tomorrow. So now let's talk about it. Okay. So imagine what a life would look like. This is a life that is including success, finance, business, and growth, and is combining that with your family atmosphere, your family dynamic. You're combining both of that. If you can have the time freedom to spend with your family, the wealth that you want to live a life of comfort and success, that's what, just imagine how that life will look and imagine what it would take to get to that. Okay. And that's what we want to talk about tonight. Okay. Let's go. We are looking to increase prosperity and abundance. So can you relate to these different things? Have you been denied due to credit? Have you had an issue with receiving or getting approved for business funding? Have you had a situation where you're funding your whole business out of your own savings, out of your own pocket? I believe that a lot of people on this call can relate. A lot of us experience that. So the question is, yes, we can't get, the question is, can you relate? Yes, most of us and all of us have been there. We can relate. So here are some hard truths. Low personal credit, that means car. You ain't getting no car. House, you're not gonna get approved for that home pre-approval or getting approved for the home loan. You're not even gonna be able to get into apartment. Apartments nowadays are requiring credit scores of up to 650. That's just the credit part. You also got to have the income. When it comes to the business credit side or getting business approval, you're not going to get approved for that business loan. Business credit cards are not going to happen, and you're not going to be bankable. You're not going to be able to show the banks that you're bankable at all in order to get business funding. These are the hard truths, guys. Okay. It's no joke out here. And as we know, times are getting to the point where you are not going to be able to just slide and escape by. You're going to have to meet the requirements, and you're going to have to exceed the requirements. Okay. Can I get in the chat? I need some fire in the chat because we are looking forward. We're moving forward. We have abundance to achieve. Okay. Let's go. But you got to look at this and you have to understand, don't worry about it. What I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to show you some things, how to accomplish those truths, how to make sure those hard truths are not an issue for us moving forward, for ourselves and our family. Like everyone that we literally are locked into should be able to get the same information that we are learning, that we are getting. They should be able to know this as well. Okay, let's look at a client testimony. Katrina, she started off in the program. credit score of a 580 credit score. She's single mom. She wanted to get a family home. What did she do? She came to Infinite Freedom with the success that we have to get clients on the right journey to success, getting the credit scores you need. You cannot get your clients to a position where within a few months they become homeowners. Most times when people can't get approved is due to poor credit. We can achieve that for our clients. Okay, you're at the right time in the right program, and we have the right support and the right process in place to make that happen and make that achievable goal for our clients, our friends and family, and also ourselves. Here we go. We got Vance Lawson. The brother came to us. He was looking for business funding. He was looking for that capital. He was spending out so much capital out of his own pocket. And he was interested in more capital for marketing and investment purposes. After attaining the business credit with us and be able to basically leverage his credit in order to get funding, he was able to get up to 140,000 stacking business credit cards. Okay, let me see in the chat if that can help a lot of people, if they can be able to get the business capital of $140,000 and more in order to scale a business, to be able to expand the business, to cover operations, to be able to cover expenses when it comes to, it could be operational costs, it could be inventory. How can that help a lot of business? It can help a lot, okay? We ain't got the time to waste. We got to put our people in position in order to get the funding, get the resources they need in order to expand and take things to the next level. So what did we do? We took away the guesswork. With our program, it eliminates the guesswork because most people don't know what it takes in order to scale. Okay, don't know what it takes to build business credit or achieve business funding. What we do here is we take away that guesswork. We're doing amazing things here with Infinite Freedom, you guys. So let's look at this: good credit versus bad credit. Okay, the comparison, and it's straight like this, black and white. With good credit, you can have so much savings. This is an example of savings that total up to $61,000 with a lifetime of good credit. A lifetime of bad credit, I mean, you're going to be spending way more on a mortgage, a whole lot more on interest rates, meaning you're paying pretty much maybe two cars off by the time you pay for your car note, pay off your car note. Your credit card rates are going to be expeditiously higher, a lot higher. So you're paying more out of pocket. Okay. Insurance rates. Yes, insurance rates is basically scaled based on credit. So you might be paying so much more on your insurance rate a month just because of the poor credit. You might be paying an extra $50 to $100 a month. That's a lot of money that could be saved, guys. Okay. So that's what we're learning here. That's what we're doing for our clients here. We are literally changing lives. This is not a joke. This is not a game. Credit is power. Putting it in the hands of our clients, friends and family, and ourselves. So how is credit score calculated? Okay, on a 100% basis, that is all calculated up to 35% of that has to do with the payment history. Okay, 30% is credit utilization. That's your credit card limits. If people's max at 90%, 100%, that is impacting the credit score 30% right there. That's a lot of times people are like, well, I'm paying my bills. Okay, well, how is your credit cards usage? Oh, I got most of them maxed out. Okay, that's why your scores are so low. Okay, payment history is 35%. Okay, on-time payments versus delinquencies. So if most of the payments that clients have paid on are late payments, that is a drastic amount of increase. Of bringing your the credit scores down. That's 35%. That's going to impact the credit score. You got the length of the credit, length of credit history. That's 15%. Types of credit. That's a credit mix that covers 10%. And lastly, but not least, credit increase, hard increase, that impacts the credit scores 10%. Okay, this is how credit score is calculated. And if you explain that just alone with your friends and family and a client, Most people have no clue about how credit scores are calculated. If you just know this much to share to them, they're going to be blown away. They're going to be able to take that information and apply it, because just by them tackling 3 out of 4 of these, three out of the 5 of these different tasks, or all of them, and improving them, is going to make their credit scores jump exponentially. It's going to jump high. They're going to go maybe jump up 100 points plus. Okay, that's a game changer. That's a game changer. And that we can do that here, and we're able to give that knowledge and information to our clients. Okay, so here's an example of a credit profile that is showing that it's a great credit profile. Everything is green. This is something that we use as far as credit analysis. This is a Credit Karma. You can get this. Literally, most people have Credit Karma. They literally are able to pull up what their payment history is, their credit card use, derogatory marks. That's all something that Credit Karma is able to show. So when it comes to personal credit, it's very simple. You have to remove negative items. So those are derogatory marks. Those need to be removed. Okay, we can do that here at Infinite Freedom. That's credit repair. We remove the derogatory marks. You have to be able to manage and show people how to manage the credit card utilization. Bring that credit utilization down. Okay, so all their cards are maxed out. That's not going to help them. That's 30% impact of their credit scores. That needs to go down a whole lot. So what can be used to offset the help at? You can add primary authorized user trade lines that can bring your credit card use down. So if they were at a high over 40, 50% credit card use, and then it got brought down all the way to 8%, that's a huge difference. Just by adding a primary authorized user, or even adding another credit card that literally was able to be it wasn't used at all, it brought down that credit card use. All that does is help add a high impact and help improve the high impact areas to bring the credit scores up, and basically remove the negative things on the credit profile. So that's just a quick example of literally how you can quickly show a client, and you can literally quickly be able to to learn from it for yourself, and be able to leverage and teach someone, and even learn for what you could do for your friends and family on how to just improve quickly personal credit. Okay, these are some examples. Now, we have here at Infinite Freedom, we have several client results. Yes, we are removing things like credit cards. We are removing things that are like collections, derogatory marks. That could be late payments. We are getting removed. Inquiries. We are getting removed. Bankruptcy court, public records removed. Okay. Yes, this is real. This is all things that Infinite Freedom does by leveraging the Fair Credit Reporting Act, by using consumer laws, and for helping our clients with leveraging their consumer rights in order to benefit from helping them get things removed off that are negative items, negative accounts. Okay, these are just a few examples here. We have several. We have endless amount of credit results that we are able to share, that we share with our clients, and we able to we post it all the time. This is social proof. You want to have proof of what results in what we do here at Infinite Freedom, and we have plenty. Okay, so at this time, I want you guys to literally drop in the chat. I want some ones in the chat if you were able to get some knowledge and some information from the credit side of the house, of me just showing some tips and some things about credit, personal credit, that you were able to take from it and learn from it. But without further ado, we are going to move into the business credit side, okay? And I want to introduce my my business partner, Jamaal. He is coming on tonight. The brother is dynamic, okay? He is coming to bring to the presentation some energy and some knowledge about business funding. Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Everyone drop fire in the chat for Sparkle. She did absolutely amazing. I mean, I was surprised at some of the information that she dropped. I'm like, damn, gems on gems on gems. So I'm honored to be here to speak to you all. And definitely it's an honor to follow up such an amazing presenter like Sparkle. But let's get into this thing, y'all. I want you to forget everything you've learned about business credit. because tonight it's time to learn the right way to fund your dreams. All right. There are three obstacles that have probably stopped you from being able to obtain funding for your business. Let's get into them. Obstacle one, believe it or not, regardless of what the internet is going to tell you or any fake guru, personal credit is the foundation to business funding. Let's break that down a little more. Okay. How can personal credit affect your ability to get funding? First is credibility, because lenders are always going to use your personal credit to figure out how trustworthy you are. Next, they also look at your personal credit. We call that comparable credit, to figure out what loan amount or funding amount they want to give you. And lastly, when you're building business credit, personal credit becomes a vital component to establishing a strong business profile, right? Two, you're probably not a business credit expert, right? This isn't anything that we were taught in school. Your mama probably didn't tell you. Your daddy probably didn't tell you. Your coworker definitely didn't tell you. And even your boss who never owned a business before, they probably didn't tell you either, right? So it's totally okay that this is foreign to you. You weren't born with this knowledge, and it's all right. You're not really supposed to know it according to what others may think. But that's why we're here. We're going to help pull the curtain back a little and show you what's behind the scenes. Good business credit is a must to be approved for business funding, because it's going to give you better rates, which is lower interest rates. It's going to give you better terms, meaning you'll have more time to pay off that loan or credit line, what have you. And you're going to get higher limits. Okay. You want a $50,000, $100,000 credit limit. We're going to show you how to do that, but it all starts with good business credit. Also allows you to get greater credit capacity, sometimes 10 to 100 times higher than what you would have gotten on the, personal side. It also allows for greater funding opportunity. That includes things like these net accounts that you probably heard of, revolving lines of credit, term loans, revenue-based financing, even corporate charge cards. Now, seven simple steps to building up your business credit. All right. The first one is you just want to establish your business's credibility. The next, number two, is create starter business credit. Number three, form your business credit. Number four, monitor your business credit. Number five, establish larger credit accounts. Number six, advanced business credit building. And then number seven, this is when you with the big boys, you want to start getting revolving business credit accounts. Now, these are seven very easy steps I think anybody in here can do. But what we did was, because we want you guys to win, we actually incorporated and developed an AI software that will guide you through these very simple seven steps. And on the next screen, we're actually going to show you exactly what that looks like.
Our business success system is an extensive educational tool that teaches you how to access business financing, build business credit, and much more. The system lets you see available funding programs so that you learn what it takes to pre-qualify for each program. It makes sure your business has completed all the items of lender compliance so that lenders do not classify your business as having a high risk of default. The system helps you build strong business credit scores with the top credit reporting agencies, and it assists you in optimizing the personal credit scores of the business owners. Once all that is done, the system gives you access to over 3,000 vendor credit lines for every product and service imaginable. The process is laid out in a step-by-step manner that is extremely comprehensive and very easy to follow. The goal is to have your business be viewed by lenders and credit providers as having a low risk of default, and therefore give you much more access to capital at significantly higher amounts and better rates.
So like Sparkle mentioned before, we eliminate the guesswork. Without AI, it literally guides you step by step on how to build out your business funding so that you can get the maximum amount of money for your business, right? And here's the thing. We help you have and develop the right strategy because you probably don't have the right funding strategy right now. So let's get into what that may look like. Before you start your funding, you want to make sure you follow the checklist, right? It's very easy, very simple. First, you want to have a 680 plus personal credit score. You want to make sure that your business is structured properly. You want to make sure you have strong business credit, which our AI is going to help you do. And you want to make sure you have the correct credit card and loan stacking strategy. Now, let's start off, let's get into the weeds, right? Sparkle already set us up with the gems that she was dropping. Now it's my turn. I can't let Sparkle outshine me, right? I know her name is Sparkle, but I gotta do something, right? I gotta do a little shimmy or something. So what, what I'm going to show you guys is $150,000 funding strategy, right? And so let's get into it. First, one thing you want to have, again, a strong personal credit score, 720 or higher. You're going to go to your local credit union, right? And get a $30,000 signature term loan. There are three that we like and we recommend. You can go to Unified Financial Credit Union, get a $30,000 loan from them. You can go to Alliance Credit Union, get $30,000 from them, and then go to PSECU Credit Union, located in Pennsylvania. You'll get a $30,000 signature term loan from them. That's going to give you $90,000 in capital for you to go ahead and start using, right? But here's where working with us and having the right strategy comes in, because you're not going to take that 90,000 and immediately start spending it. You actually are going to take it and then take that 90,000 and put it into a certificate of deposit, right? You're going to go to your Wells Fargo or Bank of America or Citibank or Chase, something like that, right? So who's writing on the screen? Come on, stop it, Christy. Sorry. You're going to take and do a certificate of deposit with one of your tier one banks. So Wells Fargo does this, Bank of America does this. You're going to deposit the 90,000. What you're going to do from there is actually take out a secured business line of credit for the full $90,000. Due to the fact that that is a nice hefty loan and line of credit from a tier one bank, that will get you noticed by a spectrum of other lenders and their businesses, right? So because now that you showed the world that, hey, I have access and was given $90,000 by a tier one bank, it's actually going to open up the floodgates to more funding. From there, you're able to actually go and start applying for zero interest credit cards. And that's how we can help you get anywhere from $50,000 to $75,000 in zero interest credit cards, simply by applying in the right strategy, the right order, like a few credit cards, right? So that's the strategy to get 100 to 150,000 without even using your own money. The original money came from loans, right? So if that was helpful, drop a fire in the chat. Let me know y'all got that. Because that was powerful right there, all right? Couple of testimonies using that exact strategy. We've gotten $75,000 business line of credit, okay? We've gotten Katrina a $13,000 Chase Ink card at 0%. Right? So we got the social proof right here. We can keep going, but I know we don't have all night. So I want to make sure we just keep going and show you what's next. Okay. We have tremendous value within the network. So you definitely want to make sure you get with whoever invited you here. Tell them thank you for giving you this opportunity, right? Infinite freedom, we're full of value, right? We have the business credit software, which we value at about $3,500. We also have weekly coaching calls at $4,997. Also, 1 full year of credit restoration, which is around $3,500. 1 year of business credit coaching, which is around $3,000. Not only that, you also are going to get funding coaching, which is around $2,500, and access to our dedicated Facebook group, which we value at about $297. Guys, all together, total value of everything that Infinite Freedom offers, we're looking at over $17,000 in value. $17,785 to be exact. But we're not asking anywhere near that, right? Normally, to work with us on a personal level is $297. To work with our business credit software is typically $997. And for live business training, where we hold your hand step by step, is typically $297. But guys, tonight only, because you're here tonight, we got a special offer. We have slashed the price on all 3 of our services. Okay, you're only going to get this tonight. So instead of $297, our personal credit optimization program is only $147. Instead of $997, our virtual business credit is only $497. And our live business credit, where we hand hold you through the process, has been chopped down from $29.97 to $19.97. Like I said, guys, definitely want to get back with the person who invited you here, who told you about this, because they did you a big one. All right. They absolutely did you a big one, and they want you to succeed in 2025. So make sure that you absolutely double back and get back with the person who invited you here tonight. Now let's talk about the opportunity, not only the chance to rebuild your personal credit, get access to funding, but who here likes to make some extra money? Anybody in here like to make some extra money on the side? Maybe extra 2,000, extra 5,000, right? Let me know. Let me know if anybody here likes to make some extra money. Drop a 1 in the chat. Absolutely. Absolutely. So whether you're a stay-at-home mom, a corporate employee, right, or you're self-employed like a 9 to 5, you're self-employed like a barber, right, or you give back to the community, right, you're in the schools, you've molded the minds of the youth, right? We actually have the opportunity where you can come on board as an affiliate and start earning money. Now, here's a simple comp plan on how this works. All right. For everyone who signs up as an affiliate, you're going to earn a 30% commission. Not only that, this 30% commission is residual, meaning every month this is going to be paid out to you. And we're going to go through some simple math. Let's say you decide that, boom, I just want to get 10 customers. 10 customers. That's it. That's not, I know right now you have over 1,000 people in your phone and over probably 2,000 people on social media. All you need is 10 to pay you $441 a month, which is $5,292 a year. I'd be happy with a $5,000 raise, right? I'm working my 9 to 5. You do that performance bonus. You've been working all year hoping to get that bonus or to get that 50 cent, you know what I'm saying? 50 cent an hour increase, right? I'll take an extra $5,200 a year every day, 3 times on Sunday, right? But let's say you really a go-getter, you have a big influence, a network, a big sphere of influence, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to get 100 people. That's going to take you up to $4,410 a month, y'all. That's a whole other job for some people. That's a second job. But you're doing this part-time. You don't have to quit your job. You don't have to, even if you're doing a side hustle, you don't have to stop any other business or side hustle or even second job or school that you're already doing. You can incorporate this right into your daily life. Doing this on a part-time basis, you can easily earn $52,000 extra a year. Now, that's it. You're going balls to the wall. You're like, you know what, Jamaal? I'm all in with Infinite. Like this it. I got my first 10. I see the vision. I'm all in. They can't nobody stop me. I'm going for 1,000 people. 1,000. I want 1,000 customers. I'm taking over. You're going to earn $44,100 every single month. Y'all, that's over $500,000 a year. $529,200 a year. Anybody excited about that, man? Drop some fire in the chat, man. If you think you feel like that's going to make a difference for you, right? Who here wouldn't want an extra $44,000 a month? I know I do. Like I said, make sure you follow up with the person who invited you tonight because they did you a big one. Not only do they want you to improve your credit, they want you to get funding and they want you to make some money. That's the trifecta, right? That's the trifecta. So make sure you follow up, send them a message, right? Shoot them a text, say thank you, and make sure you get back with them so that they can put you in position, especially while we have this special plan going on. You deserve this. Get back with the person who invited you. Make sure you send them a message. Send it right now. Don't even wait until we're done, right? That way you can get started today. And what I want to do is turn it back over to Sparkle so she can wrap us up. Now, I appreciate everyone's time. Sparkle.
Yeah, I'm right here, Jamaal. Thank you so much. Man, you did amazing. Let me get some fire in the chat. Everybody, let's get some fire in the chat. Okay. Give it up for Jamaal. He did an amazing job. I know y'all ain't sleep. I know you ain't sleep yet. We want to get